Hello there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Odette and I am so happy you're here. This is going to be a pick a card and Pendulum's going to answer your yes or no question. Mr. Pendulum is here with us today. I would like to do these at least once a week for you from this point forward. So depending on whenever you're watching this video, you may see a lot more Mr. Pendulum answering, and it's always going to be with a pick a card. If you are a returning subscriber, you know that I do like to give you a couple of gifts. I like to give you, we'd like to do candle magic for you. If you're not sure about candle magic, I do have a link in my description below, which explains everything about, just a quick one that explains everything about candle magic. So that's my gift to you. Also, I do have an announcement I'm going to be doing as an additional gift to my subscribers, just to let you know how much I appreciate you, is I think it's super fun to just really interact with people. So what I'm going to do until I can go live, feel free to shoot me an email if you have a question that you'd like me to do a reading and do a video. So I will announce your name, not your real name, but your username or your YouTube name. If you do want me to, address someone else when I'm making the video, that's totally fine. But the way it's going to work is Monday through Friday, you can send me a question. And then I'm going to do a video on Saturday, and it's going to say, to subscriber 123, light worker, this is your reading. Your question was such and such, and then it'll have your question in there. And then I'll put it right on the screen for you. And then we'll do a quick reading for you. Each of those readings will take about 1 or 2 minutes, and we'll move on to the next person. So just depending on how many people send in emails, that's what I'm going to do for you. And I'll just keep doing that. I'm thinking it's going to be maybe a half an hour long, or longer, just depending again on how many people want to take me up on that free reading. And again, if you send the emails in, I'm going to try and get the video Friday and release it on Saturday. Okay, so any questions, feel free to shoot me an email. Again, I'll keep my email in this video. I'll also put it down below in my description. If you'd like to send in a question and get a free reading, I'm going to take those as they come in. And then, I don't know how long the videos are going to be. So yeah, we'll see. So, okay, guys. So without further ado, please take your time. As always, I am going to do candle magic with you in the beginning. We'll get a pendulum. This is going to be a pick a card. This is going to be group 1, 2, or 3. Please feel free to pause the video and decide which candle is calling out to you, and then we'll get started. Okay. And I will link the timestamps down below in my description box and in the comments. Okay. I will see you in the timestamps. Bye-bye. Hello there, welcome group number 1. My name is Odette and welcome to my channel. I hope you are a subscriber, and I send love out to you. If you are not, please consider subscribing. If you like what you see here, also give us a thumbs up. It really helps my channel, and that's the way that I kindly ask for your support if you feel called to do so. So let's go ahead and get started. First things first, we're going to do your candle magic. So please think of a question that you want to send and you want an answer from the universe. This could be something, this really has to do with the law of attraction, or maybe protection, or a request that you're asking the universe for, maybe a prayer that you would like to come to you quicker. So what I want you to do, please take a minute, take a few seconds, send your question to the candle. I'll give you 5 seconds and then we'll go ahead and light it. You can feel free to pause the video as well. And then once it's done, I'm going to light it here, and then I will let it burn out off camera if necessary. And so that when it's done burning out, it will release your request to the universe to be able to bring what you'd like to you quicker. There we go. Okay, let's do 5 seconds. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and light that for you. Again, remember, I'm going to let that burn all the way out, even if it's off camera, to make sure that we release your requests into the ether. All right, so let's get started. Let me go ahead and get your cards. Okay, here are all your cards. Let's get started. So if you've never been with me before, I do like to pull a major arcana and then 4 minor arcanas for you. We also have a fortune card, which is a blessing card. We also have a money, finance, work card. We have an affirmation for you, a stone, Another word of wisdom from our ocean friends. And then we also have love, an angel prayer, and your pendulum. Okay, I also have some lucky numbers here that we are going to pull for you. So let me just look at these cards here and see what we have. Okay, so let's start here with Archangel Jeremiel. So Archangel Jeremiel is coming forth for you. Looks like there's going to be some new beginnings. Maybe you are moving or you've just had some kind of breakup where you are starting a new life, or you just got married. You're just doing some kind of new start together. Maybe it has to do overall with, you just, for me personally, I just got the pandemic and now I'm like, wow, I have a whole new lease on life, especially with the shortness of breath that comes with, it's different for everyone, but that's what happened to me. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm really happy to be here. You also might be, maybe taking your time to find a purpose. Like, what are you here for? Sometimes we ask that question as humans, what are we here for? If you're still looking for that answer, Archangel Jeremiel is telling you that you may want to look within, of course, seek, guidance. And the first thing you need to also check yourself for is look in your past, just to make sure that in your past, there is nothing or no one that is unforgiven, or maybe a situation that you're not forgiving yourself for. To get these new beginnings, you want a clear slate. And to bring these into you, you really want to make sure that you have a clean slate. So that means no unforgiveness, no blaming yourself, giving yourself grace. Super important right now. This angel is trying to tell you, please give yourself grace so you can move forward into your beautiful new beginnings, to find your life's purpose or what you want to do. Maybe you're, somewhere at a job where you're just kind of not really too happy and you just want to move on now. Thank you very much, right? And it's just not happening, or you feel a blockage. This would be something that is a word for you. Again, this is a general reading, but it's talking to someone. There may be some unforgiveness that you are not looking at. That doesn't have to be other people. It could also be yourself. Remember, forgiveness, if we only hurt ourselves when we don't forgive, and I can do a whole video on that. I know personally, because it's hard sometimes to forgive people when they just did you wrong, or forgive yourself and give yourself some grace, but it's really important so that you can move on here. So let's keep going. Wonderful. Now, I like to pull an actions card. So the action card is talking about, like, in the next 7 days, what actions will you need to take, or, something that's going to be happening in the next 7 days. So you got the 6 of Gabriel. So it sounds like you're doing a good job, maybe in work. You might have gotten an award. You might be recognized at work. You might be getting a promotion. It's looking like here, maybe award, scholarship, or promotion. So this is definitely a beautiful card talking to you. Archangel Gabriel is telling you, like, congratulations. So whatever it is that you're looking for, maybe you're not sure if you got that promotion yet. This card, if this applies to you, is saying you're good. Time to move on to your next project, because you've achieved your goal, which is beautiful. You're there, you have arrived, and maybe you might be wondering, like, have I arrived? Yes, you have. So it's time to keep going, move on, get going with your, and I take that as, like, you have momentum right now and you're getting that achievements, you're getting those promotions. So use that momentum while you got it and keep pushing forward and just doing what you're doing, because you're obviously doing a good job, because the angels are congratulating you. So that's really good. I love that. This is going to be another card it's going to be an Ariel card. So the Ariel card here, you have the 2 of Ariel. So you see how the angel is balancing there. So the Ariel does represent, like, pentacles, earth, money, material. And so the angels want you to really make sure that you are taking time to balance yourself out. So you might be giving yourself more to work or more to fun. You know, something's a little bit out of balance right now, and it's super important that you balance yourself out. You know, or maybe you might be overindulging in something. You might need to balance that out. So if you are going to eat that pizza, you're going to need to go jog, you know, so it's something like that. So just remember that you want to balance out. It'll be work, life, you know, and we all have to balance. We all have to multitask, but it's really important that you remember that so you can keep going. And because you have some momentum here. We also pulled the 8 of Michael for you. So this right here is talking about, you can see the 8 of Michael. He's trying to tell you that in your mind, like there's something that's been happening or that is going to be coming up in the next 7 days that you're going to need to see it clearly. You might want to look in a different perspective. You're not seeing everything. There might be stuff behind the scenes. You might not know the whole story. So it's really, really important to change your situation is to look in a different, so if you feel stuck in your mind, you might want to look in a different perspective at something so you can be free. So maybe I'm getting that you're stuck, like something is on hold, or a situation that's not moving itself, it's just kind of hanging out there. Try to approach it in a different way. Again, always approach things with love. And so that you can be free of whatever this is, this bondage, this thing that's like, you know, she's coming through the gates there and getting that freedom that she needs. And Archangel Michael is telling you that you have the courage, and they're sending you courage. They're going to be there with you through this and really help you see. So it's really important that you may want to talk with your angels. We are all born with 3 angels at our birth. So you may want to ask your angels, every night, can you please show me, can you help me how to diplomatically approach the situation, or maybe how to see this in a different perspective. And the angels will talk with you. They will send angel numbers. You'll see feathers. This is so beautiful to try and clear up that blockage for you. I see all those. I see angel numbers. I see feathers. I have dreams, prophetic dreams. So you may see it in your dreams, or you might be seeing the same sign, and pay attention to that because Archangel Michael is trying to tell you something. Then we have Archangel Raphael, and we got a 7 of Raphael. And this is having to do with your emotions or your relationships and friendships. You might be stuck somewhere where that whatever relationship, or there might be a friendship or something that is a little bit toxic or that's just not good for you. Every time you talk to that person, it kind of brings you down and you're like, oh my God, I feel so drained, you know? The 7 of Raphael is telling you that you need to make that decision. Be clear about what you want in this relationship or this friendship or this family relationship, this family member, so you can take action because you need to detox. You need to detox. This could be mentally. This could also be physically detoxing. There's lots of stuff online. You can also ask your doctor how to do a cleanse, but you may need a physical detox if you're feeling blah. You might want to ask your physician, or it could be something with this toxic friendship. And unfortunately, it sucks. Friendships and relationships, they take their course. Everyone is meant to be in our life for a certain amount of time. They come in and they move on. How many of us can think of working somewhere before where we were like, hanging out with these people because we work with them. And then all of a sudden the company shut down and everyone went their own way. And then everyone just stopped talking. That happens all the time. And those people were only meant to be in your life, or that friend moved away. They were only meant to be in your life for that little bit. And then it was time to move on because everything's cyclical. We're always moving forward. That's just the way life works. No matter what, we can't stop time. It's just the way it's going, the way it's working. So right now there's something going on that it's toxic. It may be a family member. It may be like a sister or someone that's like, that you love that person so much and you want to help them, but it's almost like I'm getting like drowning, like you're just feeling like you give so much and then like you drown. It's like, so remember, when you're drowning, you have to be able to swim to be able to save that other person. But if they're pulling you down, I feel like they're pulling you down. If that's happening, then you might need to step away for a minute, try and detox. And again, we can never, just disown our family members. I mean, some people do, but if you really want to stay close with this family member, you might need to detox and then come back to the situation. because you need to make that decision and be really clear about it. And you might need to set clear boundaries with that person as well. Hey, this is what I expect. But you can always say it with love, like, I really love you so, so much, but I need to take this minute because I have to, I need some me time. And again, you have your own way of saying things, but that may, someone might need to do that. Okay. So this is, again, a general reading, but someone may need to do that. So, okay, let's keep going. So we have an angel prayer. So what's going to help you through this next 7 days is Archangel Azrael. Change and transition came through. You want to say, thank you, Azrael, for leading me safely through this change. So yes, there is change here. There is change here. And moving on here. Starting a new life. So this is a lot of change going on for you. Okay, a lot of fives in my brain. Like 5 is coming up. 5, 5. Even though this is a new beginning, but this is new purpose, new life's purpose. They're all like talking about some kind of change. Okay, so let's go ahead and get your blessing. The blessing that you have for this next week is luck. Nice. You are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. Look at you. Wow, you have luck coming in the next 7 days. I'm happy for you. Yes. Okay, let's go ahead and pull on the same lines of blessings. We're going to pull a finance money card. You pulled the collaborators coming through for you, the moon. So it says, I co-create, okay? Cooperative, receptive, connective, supportive, curious, empathetic, responsible, insightful, accepting, inclusive, reliable, and co-creative. So you might be called upon at work or with your finances to be a team. You see how they're all doing something together. I love that. That's like helping Mother Earth, right? Ooh, I love it. I love it. I always ask for help. So that is just so much love right there coming. You may be called to either help, or schedule something so everyone can do something together. You're going to collaborate something so y'all can create something beautiful. And that makes total sense. I think this has to do with work because you do have a new life's purpose. You do have moving on to your next project. You do have change. So you might be moving into a manager's position where you're going to be co-creating with other people or in charge of other people here. So this might be with your family. It doesn't have to be at work. It could be in your family as well, where you're in charge of that gathering or that birthday or that anniversary or, your grandparents' anniversary or just something like that. You're going to be the one that's getting it all together and just making sure everyone can come up with wonderful, fun ideas for this beautiful thing that y'all are doing together. So beautiful, beautiful. Again, this is general, but I hope it's resonating with someone. I also got you an affirmation. The affirmation that you're going to want is solicite. Peace is the affirmation that you had. I am an instrument of peace. So this goes with this here, with this emotion here. You need to be peaceful. Spirit and your angels really want you to be at peace, okay? So, I can get real deep here, and I will put that in some of my lessons, but our Creator wants us to be at peace. You cannot, we as a collective, as anyone, as a person, as a mother, father, sister, brother, friend, cousin, you have to keep your peace. If you do not keep your peace, okay, you're going to be miserable, okay? You have to make the decision to have peace. So it's really, really important. This is what's coming through is I am an instrument of peace. Please say this to yourself in the next 7 days. Keep saying it. I am an instrument of peace. Because when you're called upon to act, you're going to act in a diplomatic manner, peacefully, calmly, nicely, happy. That's what we're looking for there. I love it. All right. So we do have some words of wisdom from the ocean. This is going to be overall for your reading. So this can, 2 came through. So this is what we're doing. We got polite declaration. Nice. You can move in whatever direction you need to accomplish your goals. It's time for you to get out there, claim what is yours, and stay in your power. Yes. Beautiful. You just need to stay in your power. Again, this is your life's purpose. It's time for you to get out there, stay in your power, find that life's purpose. And then you got number 3 in the light of the moon. A full moon can shine light on what you have been resisting. It can be anything from your fears to your soul's beauty. Yes, look at that full moon. We do have a full moon coming at the time of this reading. We have, I think, full moon in Leo coming. And then you also got the moon there. So there is some consistency with this reading here. So that is also very beautiful. I love all my animals and my sea creatures. All right, so let's go ahead and get you a couple of stones you're going to want to keep with you the next 7 days. I would also pair these up with a raw or any kind of clear quartz crystal. This is going to amplify these stones. You got the malachite, which looks like this. It's saying it's time to transform. Yes, we're getting a lot of change. We're getting a lot of change, courage, action. You got a lot of change, guys, and then you got transform here. Very important. You also got the pink opal, be kind to yourself. So somewhere in here, the forgiveness they're talking about, you might need to forgive yourself and give yourself grace. So you're going to want to keep the pink opal and the malachite with you if you have those, maybe in jewelry or something. Also put them, and do not leave home without them. And put this, you can also put them by your bedside. This would be wonderful. It's going to amplify these properties to help you transform and to help you be kind to yourself. I love it. All right, let's get our last 3 love cards here. All right, so you can take these as they resonate because they're going to be in a relationship. It's some kind of relationship. It could be love, it could be family relationships, or it could be single and you're not in a relationship and what's coming. Okay, so the first one we pulled is manifesting miracles. Isn't that beautiful? That tree. Your dream is soon becoming reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. So what is your heart telling you right now? Are you being asked to, told to ask that person out? Are you being told to, forgive that family member in your family tree? What are you being told? Because you're manifesting right now. So you're on fire. So that's really, really good. You got to trust your heart, go within. Very important to go within because it's giving you guidance. If you're not sure what your heart is telling you, remember that you can always meditate for 5 minutes. Ask your angels. Again, say it before you go to bed. You may get that prophetic dream. And you'll know when you wake up like, oh my gosh, that totally makes sense. So it'll totally make sense for you. The next card we got, I said fire. Here we go. Transformation. Yes, we did see change and transformation in here. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So this is either in a romantic relationship or a family relationship. Your relationship is going to get deeper. There's going to be some good transformation going on. I love it. I love those long, fun talks that we get to have, right? And then also, our last but not least is this beautiful dove. I love it. Beautiful dove. New beginning. Yes. Okay. Yeah. 3 came out and I had to put them in here when they come out because it's just the cards want to talk to you. Your spirit message, your higher self. The universe is trying to bring you this message. You're going to have a new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. And it also talks about manifesting your dreams right here. Okay, so you got 2, manifesting your dreams and a new beginning. How exciting. To me, that's either like if you're with someone and y'all are like had a break and now you're getting back together, you have a new beginning, or you're just not in a relationship and you have something coming. You're manifesting that person. So trust your heart because embrace it because yes, adventure awaits. A new adventure awaits. So if you like adventure, it's waiting for you out there. Oh, I love it. Yes. Okay, so remember, we're going to do our pendulum reading here, but I am going to pull you your 6 lucky numbers. These can be lucky numbers that make sense to you, birthdays, important dates for this month. I am going to go ahead and pull those, but think of your yes or no question and send it to the pendulum, and we'll try to get you an answer. Remember, it is a general reading, but I hope it does resonate with you. All right, I'm blindly pulling some numbers. All right, we got 6. Okay. So you got 8, you got 29, okay, 8, 29, 36, 11, yes, 11. You also got 25, and you got 26, okay. So if we are looking at numerology, you have 8, 11, another 11, a 9, a 7, and another 8. So you got 2 8s. You got 2 11s. You got a 9 and a 7. That's for your numerology. But again, for lucky numbers, lotto numbers, whatever you're using these numbers for, and they're talking to you, they could also be your angel numbers. So I would use 4 of those to be your angel numbers. But you can Google there's so many websites that have angel numbers. Find the one that resonates with you. And you can read all the messages they have for these numbers when you put them together, or just the number itself. Get those angel numbers, put it in your psychic dictionary so that when these numbers come up again, you know what they mean. Okay. Lovely, lovely. All right. If you don't know what a psychic dictionary is, I will have a video for you on your psychic dictionary that's in coming soon. So let's go ahead and get started. Mr. Pendulum, can you please give us an answer? Yes or no for group number 1, please. And if it lands on a butterfly, it's either unclear or a maybe. Thank you, Mr. Pendulum. Give us your answer. Thank you so much. Okay, we're getting a yes. I hope that is a good yes for you. Thank you, Mr. Pendulum. Mwah. Okay, so Mr. Pendulum's answer is going to be a yes for you. I hope that's a good yes. Please remember before you go, I always like to remind you, as a collective, we can help Mother Earth. Please remember to plant a tree, try to save a tree, water a plant. They give us oxygen, and we love trees. Trees are my people. Also, I love animals and nature. I try to promote. Please remember to save a life and adopt a shelter pet if you can. Our fur babies do give us love unconditionally, and they're so wonderful, and they need to be adopted so you can save their life. And last of all, is please try to recycle one thing today. Together, I believe as a collective, we can help save Mother Earth. Even if you're reusing something, like I am reusing my McDonald's thing here. So let's all do something to try to help Mother Earth. Thank you so much. If I haven't mentioned already, please remember, if you like this, to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. It gives my channel some more. It tells YouTube you like what you see. So thank you so, so much. And remember, if you want that reading or your questions answered, shoot me an email. I'm going to do it weekly. The video is going to be released every Saturday. I hope you have a beautiful day. I wish you love, peace, positivity, and light. Bye-bye. Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Odette. Thank you so much for being here on this Pick a Card with Mr. Pendulum. Please remember, at the end, we're going to go ahead and get Pendulum to answer a question for you. Remember, it's going to be, you need to phrase it in a yes or no form so that you can get a yes or no answer. What we're going to do first, if you haven't been here before, please, if you like what you are seeing and help supporting my channel, please give me a thumbs up at the end or now. And also subscribe. This does help my channel with YouTube. Let's go ahead and get started with your candle magic. You picked group number 2, so let's go ahead and get your candle lit for you. If you've never done candle magic before, what we do is you think of a question, you send it to the candle. I light it on camera, let it burn all the way out, even if it's off camera, so that it can release your requests, prayers, and anything you're trying to call with you with law of attraction to you is sooner. Okay, it just helps push it along. Okay, maybe some clarity, some blockages. So whatever it is, please send it here. Think about it. Feel free to pause the video. I'm going to do 5 seconds here, and then we'll get started. All right, let's go ahead and get group number 2. Let's get your candle lit for you. All right, so let's get started. Let me go ahead and get your cards. Okay, group number 2, here we go. Here's all your cards. If you have not been with me here before, what I do is I like to pull you an overall card that might be in the next 7 days, something that might be an overall theme, or something that you're going to need to pay attention to, very strong word. And then we also get your actions, money or home, thoughts and communication, love and relationships. I also have additional money or work card for you, a crystal that you want to carry with you for the week, a word from our oracle, and also a affirmation. I try to pull you 1 love card, but 3 came out today, so we're going to take them. That's who wants to come through. Messages for some people here. You will have an angel prayer, whatever the angels want you to pray about. And then we'd also pull blessings card with these fortune cards. We pull blessings for you, and 2 came out. So I just want to give them all to you. I can't hold that back. This is a message meant for someone. As you know, this is a general reading, but I mean, they may resonate with you. So take them, the way it works is you just want to take it. if it applies to you, and if not, you leave that for someone else, but you pull from these general readings what applies to you. You know, so that's usually how it works. And also at the end, I will get you your lucky numbers or a special, you know, numbers in the next 7 days that might come up that you might want to look for. And then we'll get you your, Mr. Pendulum will answer your question on yes or no to your question. Okay, yes, no, maybe, or unclear is the way it's going to come through. All right, all right. So let's get started. So looking at your first card here, you have a message from Archangel Jophiel. It sounds like you are, when you got this card here, like she's there and she has birds in a cage and then they're being released. So to me, that is a message of like, you feel trapped. You feel you're caged. Something's holding you back from flying. Do you see how the doves are flying? Something's holding you back, and she's here to tell you that if you make a decision, you will be free. Okay, so what might help you make that decision is to cleanse, clear, really get a clear mind and body, because you might be worrying about something that you don't need to, and it's trapping you, keeping you back, holding you back from something. And it might be a what if. Please, guys, please remember there's like this whole breakdown of what ifs, and what ifs are like that much. What ifs never happen. Okay. Like 80%, they just don't happen. There's like percentages I'll remind you in one of these videos we do in the future, but what ifs are not usually there. They're just something that just doesn't happen most of the time. So if that's what you're doing, you're stuck in the, well, what if this happens? And what if that, please let that go. Please. Archangel Jophiel is really trying to push this through to you and give you a clear message, that you're not feeling confident about something, being caged here, you know, be free. Maybe you want to get out there again, whether it's with a friend or dating or someone that you're holding back your love from. In order to be free, you need to make a decision. And once you make that decision, you're going to get that freedom that's coming to you. So that's what, Archangel Jophiel is telling you in the next 7 days. Okay, let's keep going. So we also have our actions card, which is Gabriel. This is an Archangel Gabriel. You got the King of Gabriel. So when you get the King of Gabriel, it's representing you or someone that you're going to meet that is in the next 7 days, that is very driven, a generous person. They have it all together. They always keep theirself, or you keep yourself, in the big picture, leaving the small details to others. It is important that you, if this is you, you're going to want to embrace that of delegating to others. That is important. You have lots of experience. So whatever actions are going to be called upon you in the next 7 days, like you've already done this before, you got this. Okay, you got this. This might be a project. This might be someone you're going to need to talk to. You might need to let someone go. I mean, there's so many different things that might be happening there, but it's really important that you understand, you can talk to this person. You can use your experience to come across with genuine concern. Okay, so use your experience to come across with, you know, that you're not just being like cold-hearted. The King of Gabriel is not cold-hearted. The King of Gabriel is more driven, inspirational, and generous, and that's the way you want to come across, or you're going to be treated that way. Those are the actions coming at you, or that you might experience this next 7 days. And please remember, you have that experience. Okay, you already have it, so you can come across, use that. You're going to be, something's coming your way that you're going to need to use that experience. So remember, and bing, it'll pop in your head and you'll be like, oh yeah, I'm going to be calm, cool, and collected because this is me. This is what I'm going to do. Okay. And then you also got, we pulled you Pentacles, which is earth, money, material. You got the Eight of Ariel. So it sounds like, you know, overall, you know, you really take pride in your work. There's something that you do that you're really good at and that you're so proud of. That could be talking with others. That could be making friends. That could be being a peacemaker. That could be cleaning your house. I mean, that could be so many things, but you're good at something. Okay, take pride in that. Remember, practice makes perfect. You're doing great. If there is something that you're good at, that you're really like like maybe you're a good artist, or you're doing something really good that everyone's like, wow, you're such a good baker, you make such good food. So Archangel Ariel is reminding you to maybe take another class, or watch the cooking channel, do something, because you may want to expand that and get additional training in that field. This may be your purpose because you're really good at it. So he's learning here. She's telling him, go ahead and continue learning here. You're going to have that and this is a message to you. Consider additional training or education in whatever it is that you're really good at. Okay. And then the next card we pulled for you is a thoughts and communications card. So this is communication, email, verbally, thoughts, things that might be bothering you all up in your head subconsciously. You got the 2 of Archangel Michael. It's really urging you that you are overthinking a problem, and that it's causing you to have indecision, which is crazy because that is also decision. Wow. Okay. So there's someone out there that it's saying, detox and release yourself to make a decision. Okay. And this one here is telling you that you need to find a compromise so you can make that decision. There's someone or this is talking to someone. You need to make the decision. Remember, you can detox or stop over analyzing it, or look at it from a different perspective. It's going to be really important that you look at the situation, or whatever this decision that you need to make or that you're not making, you need to make it. Because please remember that the way the universe works is like, if we don't make that decision, the universe makes it for us. And sometimes it's not what we want. Okay, that's to someone. That's a word to someone. And I know because I've been there. I've been there, done that. So sometimes, just be decisive, know what you want, be clear, detox, go within, meditate, do a cleanse, do a walk, take a nature hike, whatever it is that you do to get clarity. If you've done this before, you know what I'm talking about. Take a warm bath, get a massage, really relax. Do an actual physical detox where, there's so many different smoothies and different things you can do to detox your body and just cleanse your mind. Not only do you need to detox your own body, but it sounds like you really need to, it's in your head too. There's something that you just keep repeating and thinking about, and it's not going anywhere. You just keep repeating the same thing and you're not going to get it. It's just something that can drive you nuts. So it's really not, you just find a compromise, look at it from a different direction so you can compromise and make that decision, is what I'm getting there. And then you got, this is an emotions card. It's what would be considered a cups card. So you got the 4 of Raphael. So again, it's really telling you to, if this is more on the friendship, relationship, family side of things, it's telling you that, seek other possibilities. So you have Archangel Raphael right there with you. Okay. Raphael is telling you, to watch your emotions, be aware of what you really want. Look at the magic in life. What makes you happy in your emotional side of things? This is in friendships. This is in love relationships and family relationships. What makes you happy? How do you get through? How do you navigate? And then follow that. You need to follow your heart because there's magic. You need to look for that magic, have that attitude of gratitude, especially when it comes to a relationships. Look for the magic that's going to be unfolding and coming to you. That's to someone, it's coming to you. And pay attention to your own emotions. So again, if people hurt your feelings, or they're energy vampires, or they just take and never get back, you may want to be like, maybe I might need to step away for a sec, or not give so much, or just set boundaries. I'm getting boundaries. I'm getting that someone needs to might possibly set some boundaries, and just look for the magic in life and whatever makes you happy. I'm getting that too. Like, what makes you happy, emotionally happy? You want to look for that. Sometimes it's just to me sometimes, and I don't ever really get these, but once in a while I treat myself to a strawberries and cream, 4 pumps of raspberry in a strawberry and cream frappuccino from Starbucks. It's like, I know what I want, and it's just so delicious. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Anywho, or I love I'm a tea connoisseur. I love tea. And so a warm you know, a warm glass, fresh warm glass of Earl Grey tea, a little bit of cream and sugar in there. Man, that just takes me to the moon. I'll tell you, I just love that. I love my tea. I love to have tea with friends. I can't do that now, but oh man, I just love tea. That gives me that warm and fuzzy feeling that everything's going to be okay. Oh, I feel good when I drink my tea. So please remember, do something for you. Okay. You are important. You are beautiful. Okay. I'm your biggest cheerleader over here. You can do this. Okay. Look in what makes you happy. There's magic for you. Let's go ahead and continue. Sorry, I went on that whole little side thing. Oh, I love it. Okay. So let's go ahead and get you, let's get things out of these here for you. So you're going to want to keep a stone with you this week, the next 7 days. It's the rose quartz. Open up your heart. Okay, so someone right now really needs to open up their heart. Rose quartz just really brings love, and it creates love, makes you feel love, and brings love to you. If you want to amplify that with the clear quartz, this is a raw clear quartz. It's very reasonably priced. Definitely keep your rose quartz with you and amplify it with your clear quartz here. Really important. Rose quartz always reminds me of love, romance, happiness, and warmth. To me, it's warmth. You know, it's that nice glass of Earl Grey tea. So you're going to really want to keep rose quartz with you this week. Okay, this is a timeless reading. So whenever you hear this is when it's going to apply. Your angel prayer that you're going to want to have is loved one in heaven. Thank you, loved ones in heaven, for drawing close at this time. Oh, what a beautiful message. So there is someone in heaven that is near you. Someone that you may have just lost. It also may be a pet that you just lost. They're in heaven and they're near you right now. Wow. Loved one in heaven. That is beautiful. I really love that. I can't say any more on that because it's just so beautiful. You want to thank the loved one. Thank you, loved one in heaven, for being around. So if that were me, I would look for signs and synchronicities on that loved one who is wanting to talk to me, because they're just letting me know they're there. They're sending me their love. And you might feel it even more if you keep your rose quartz with you. Okay. Now, I'm going to pull you, I pulled you one, but two flopped out for you. We got some fortune cards. These are your two blessings cards. The two blessings that are coming at you is, the first one is marriage. You are attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. Okay, so for those of you who are in a relationship, it may be leveling up for you. Okay, and if you are not in a relationship yet, that next person that's coming to you may be your soulmate, because it's going to be unconditional love there. Wow, so that's single and married. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're attached or unattached, it's coming. So that's a beautiful blessing coming to you. Ooh, keep your eyes open. Wow, that's really nice. I like that. And then the second blessing you got for the week is birth. Universal energy brings you opportunity and possibility. Yes, so this is a beautiful card. This is like a new beginnings card, the birth of a... It doesn't always stand for like a child. It could also be, you can get news of a child. You can get news that someone's pregnant. But it could also be birth of a new idea. You might get inspiration for your next project. So remember to keep your eyes open. These are beautiful blessings. They're very positive. You're going to have something new coming. Ooh, nice. Or an actual birth. Oh, I love that. So let's go ahead and get you your affirmation. Your affirmation that you're going to want to keep with you this week and say and repeat to yourself in the mirror. I would repeat it at least 16 times in the mirror. I am deeply connected to an expression of the divine source of the universe. So it's basically telling you, the divine temple crystal is that you're connected to source. So this next 7 days, if you have any intuitive gifts, you're going to feel it. You're going to know, you're going to be able to read people, see through them. You might have prophetic dreams. You might be seeing the same repetitive numbers. That means you're going to be in tune with the divine and they're sending you messages. Please pay attention. Like I said, you have messages coming and you're connected. So this is all really going together, guys. Really, really going together. I love that. Let's see what we got. Okay. So our oracle card for the week says, change direction with ease. This is a time for change, shape-shifting, or your soul's evolution. It's a time to reconsider what you are wanting. You may be in for a surprise. Yes. This says, look for the magic in life. This one says, think about what you want because you may be surprised of what you really want because it's coming to you. You're going to manifest it. So think about it. It's like your wish is going to be answered, but you just need to be clear and make that decision on what you want, which goes with decision. Yep, that makes sense. Love it. All right, I have pulled you, again, I tried to pull you one, but 3 cards came out for our love cards. Okay, so let's see. This could be family love. Could be love of someone in a relationship. It could also be love for someone single. So let's go ahead and pull these. The first one we have here is healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. So this is to someone who may be in a relationship that it might be going through some hard times. You know, I'm getting like if someone lost someone recently and that person is the person who's mourning is detached. That might be something you might want to pay attention to. It too will pass. I need to, that's a message to someone. This too will pass. But this is someone that you have to understand you have healing coming. So that's really beautiful. So this is, if you can't connect to that person right now, they might be withdrawn, whoever is withdrawing from you. Just remember, you can just imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light, okay? Even if they're not with you at the moment, they might have had to be in another state or something might be happening. Just know that your relationship is going to be healed. Just imagine it's going to be healed this very moment. It's being healed, okay? So know in the next 7 days, there's some healing coming to you. Okay, that's beautiful. The next card that we pulled, again, these are jumpers. We got friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. Ooh, nice. Nice. So, you know, when the spark goes away, you know, when we get into older age or something and you start to age, you lose that sometimes where you're not really having the physical connection or intimacy as often as you would have in your 20s. However, it's telling you, or even if you are in your 20s and it's only that physical connection, you may want to, you know, nurture the friendship part of things, because when you do want to grow old together, you're going to need that friendship. And friendship does help when we go through life. I mean, it's really good to have that person be your best friend. You will find yourself getting close to them, and that's a really strong bond that no one can usually break. So just remember that. It's going to improve your love life if you improve the friendship within your relationship. So that's definitely within someone that is that's already attached. And then we got this one. It's angel wings. I love it. It's with the heart. This says, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and memories you have shared with those you love. Wow. So this card is reminding me to remember to take time to tell those who you love that you love them. And if you have lost someone and you have a loved one in heaven already, let them know that you love them. They can hear you. Okay, you can tell your angels, please take this message to heaven for me. Archangel Metatron, please open the gates and take this message to my loved one. Please let them know how much I love them. And what I strongly believe is that time is different in heaven than it is down here. We live like 80 years, and to our loved ones in heaven, it's only a minute. Okay, it's only a couple of minutes to them. But to us, it's a lifetime, but we are going to see them again. Please remember that. You may go through another life with them. You may see them, you know, if in heaven. So, or whatever is heaven to you. So isn't that beautiful? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I love it. Make sure. Oh, I almost forgot a card. This is going to be your wealth card. Finances, I always like to pull an extra money card. This says the Honorable Warrior, and you got Mars. I take a stand for positive change, brave, courage, strong, passionate, bold, hardworking, territorial, athletic, competitive, decisive, loyal, disciplined, action-driven. So you are going to be action-driven at work. You have a strong passion. So just have passion with whatever it is that you're doing, that new project, or maybe, and we can just, you know, honestly, like whatever you do, even if you have a job that you're not this big, you know, CEO of a company or over 5 people. You're just a person who's just a wonderful, good person who has their job of being a cashier, where you see people every day and you check them out every day, you know, you can do good at that. You can be wonderful at that. You can spread your light to people. You do not have to, you know, be some major, big, you know, big wig. You can also be a shelf stalker. Take pride in that. Stock the shelves right. You could be a chauffeur. You could be a taxi driver, Uber driver. You know, take pride in that. I mean, no matter what we do, if we take pride in what we do and just give it our 100%, the universe sees that and gives you more to be proud of, more to take pride in. So please remember that. That's the attitude of gratitude. It's the trick. I got to tell you, this is a gold nugget I'm giving you. It's the trick to get what you want. You want to be 100% good. Give it your 110% to what you're doing right now. And you're going to see how things shift in your life. And you're going to get to the dream or that other level that you wanted to get up to. You're going to be either very successful in what you do. You might be promoted in what you do. Who knows? Lots of beautiful things. So just remember, take pride and be positive about things, positive change. You might also be the head of like some kind of charitable organization. So take pride in it and you can be that positive change, okay? So this is perfect. So all right, guys, let me go ahead and pull you your lucky numbers here. Sorry, I hope this is not going over too long. All right, so I'm gonna pull you 6 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we got 6. And then remember, we have a yes or no question for Mr. Pendulum. So think of your yes or no question. And we got number 21. We got 10. We got 2. What do we got? They're all flipped over here. We got 12. We got 17. Okay. And we got 34. Okay, so these could be your lotto numbers, lucky numbers for the week. These could be important dates. These could be birthdays. If you put them together, they could be, you know, 12, 17. They could be an angel number. If you're looking up angel numbers, please remember that if you're looking for that message, you may want to find the right message that resonates with you. They are on Pinterest. They're also online. You can look them up. And just find the website that resonates with you. And that's what the angels are trying to tell you, because it is going to be synchronistic. You're going to feel it and use that meaning when you're trying to decipher what these numbers mean. If you're paying attention to numerology numbers, we have the number 1, which is new beginnings, new start. We have 7, we have 2, we have 3, we have 3, and we have 8. Beautiful, beautiful. So okay, let's keep going there. So, but again, I don't want to sway you. Please look up what you think those numbers are to you. Again, they could be a date, important date, someone's birthday, or your lucky numbers. Okay, or an angel number. Okay, so let's get started. Mr. Pendulum, please give us our answer: yes, no, or maybe, or unclear. To group number 2, please. Yes, no, maybe. To group number 2, please. Well, looks like he's settling back, and all right, he's very clear. Mr. Pendulum is pointing to no. So I really hope this is a good no for you. Whatever question you asked, you definitely, your answer is no. So I hope it's a good no. And I had someone ask the other day on TikTok, you know, am I ever going to be happy? And the answer, you know, the pendulum said no. But what you have to realize is, if you did ask that question, we control our own fate, and we make the decision to be happy. Okay, that's why we were created with free will. So if you do not make the decision to be happy and you're unhappy now, you will stay unhappy. You have to make that decision to be happy and say, no, I'm not going to let this thing defeat me. I'm not going to let this loss defeat me. I'm going to be happy. I choose to be happy. I'm going to go drink my tea, or I'm going to have my favorite latte, or I'm going to go on my walk, or I'm going to do something. I'm going to be happy. Okay, no one's going to stop me. And when you make that decision, the universe says, okay, she's going to be happy. She's going to be happy. All right, here we go. So just know that, guys. So again, as always, I always like to remind you, please remember to help if you'd like to support my channel, give me a thumbs up. That does help my channel, and give us a subscribe. And also, please help me on my journey, on my quest as a collective of my followers, I kindly ask anyone who's watching this video to please help me help Mother Earth. Trees are our people. Please help me help Mother Earth by planting a tree, watering a tree, planting a plant. They provide us with oxygen, and we need to give back. We need to plant something, even if it's just a little plant this spring. Please try, water your plants. They will give you oxygen. Always plant a new tree. Trees are my people. Also, you know, we can give back by helping save a life with a shelter pet. Adopting a shelter pet is an awesome thing, and also trying to recycle one thing per day if you can, or reusing something. Like I'm reusing my, you know, my plastic cup here just to try to help Mother Earth and not send something to the landfill if I can help it. So let's try and do that as a collective. I strongly believe we can do it together. And love Mother Earth and give back, because they give us so many things for free. This is a beautiful, beautiful planet that we live on, and we need to let the planet know we love the planet and we want to help and not destroy. Okay, mwah. I love you all. I ask you to please remember, I'm sending you love, peace, positivity, and light, and we'll talk to you soon. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello there. Hi, group number 3. My name is Odette. Welcome to my channel and welcome to your reading. This is going to be a pick a card plus Pendulum will give us some answers. Mr. Pendulum is going to give us some answers. So if you haven't been here before, please consider, if you like what you see, please consider subscribing. That does help my channel, and also giving a thumbs up. That also helps our channel. That would be awesome. And I hope that this does resonate with you. Please remember, this is a general reading. Please take what resonates and then discard the rest for others, because only certain things are going to make sense to certain people. So we do have our cards ready to go. We also have some lucky numbers for you. And again, we're going to ask Mr. Pendulum at the end, yes or no. So think of your question. But first of all, I need to ask you to think of another question. This is going to be for our candle magic. It's my gift to you. This is going to be the candle if you pick group 3. So please, if you've never done candle magic or want to know more about it, I do have a video in the link below. However, for this time, we have a white candle for you. So it's a very general candle. So anyone can send their wishes there or their requests there. The way it works is I light it, and then you send your intention or whatever you want the law of attraction to bring to you. You send it to the candle. I light it, and then I let it burn out, even if it's off camera. And then once it does, it releases your wishes and the answers into the ether for you, so that it can come to you a lot quicker. So this just has to do with the law of attraction and really bringing to you, or protection if you're asking for that, or blessings. It all has to do with that. But anywho, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to give you 5 seconds. You can also pause this video, and then I'll go ahead and light your candle for you. Alrighty, let me go ahead and get this lit for you. All right. Well, thanks so much for being here, guys. I'm so excited. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, guys, here are your cards. If you haven't been here with me before, I do like to pull you some blessings, some love cards for single or attached, affirmation for the week, and also a stone to keep with you, overall oracle, another money or materials card, an overall feeling for the week, and then an actions, money or materials, swords, which is a air, thoughts, communication card, and this is more emotions card. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so the first card that we did pull out for you that came out for group number 3 is the moon, number 18. Archangel Hanael is wanting to talk to you. So this is a very, look at that, look at the doggy. I can't resist. Look at that white fur baby there. Oh my goodness. Look how cute he is. Okay, sorry. Okay. So looking at this card here, let me see here. Okay, so this moon card here, some of you may be maybe intuitive, or you have that thing, that voice inside that says, you know, that kind of helps you, like, hey, did I do this? Did I do that? It could be your higher self. It could also be your spirit guides, your angels giving you messages. But Archangel Hanael is wanting you to just listen to your intuition for accurate guidance. If you face your fears, you're going to go stronger. So there might be something going on, okay, that you might be afraid to do. You're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to do that. because you are going to have an opportunity to do that. And if you do that, you're going to grow stronger. Okay, so you do have an opportunity coming the next 7 days for you to help you, and you got to listen, pay attention. So keep an eye out for that opportunity. And then when it comes, go within. You really want to listen to that voice, and then act on it. Don't be shy. Don't be afraid. Act on it. Have courage. You can do this. You can also, when you're looking for word and for, you know, intuition and guidance, you could think, ask your angels before you go to bed. I really like this answer to my question, this answer to whatever it is that you need to make a decision on, or, you know, if you that opportunity comes up, and then the decision that you need to make to go forward, hold on, or approach someone, whatever it is, you can also ask your angels that way, and you can try and have it. You might be able to have a dream about it, which is really cool to have premonitions. So keep an eye on that. The next card we pulled for you is Archangel Gabriel. This is your actions card. So any actions or things that might be happening. It's a fire card. So stand up for what you believe in. Sounds like this is like a personal power card. Do you see how she's flying in the air? So if some of you may be going through something where someone is putting you down, or every time you talk to them, they're like so dark, or they feel they're always right, or you're being bullied or something. Like you just feel like, geez, dude, you know, and you're always the passive one. But Archangel Gabriel is telling you to please stand up for yourself and what you believe in. It's really important for you to have confidence right now in the next 7 days. You do have personal power, and you just need courage. And Archangel Gabriel is telling you, have that courage. Have that courage. Isn't that beautiful? And that's very interesting, because this one down here says face your fears. Because once you make that, you know, listen to your intuition, you're going to grow stronger. So definitely face your fears and know that your angels are with you, and have courage in whatever it is, or any decision that you might need to make coming up in the next 7 days. So then we also have the Six of Ariel. This is a money, materials, earth, home card. So we got the Six of Ariel. So this is like the Six of Pentacles similarly, but it's telling you that you have some good things coming in the next 7 days. You have some needs that you've been asking for. You've been needing, you know, some relief from the universe, and you're going to be getting it in unexpected ways in the next week. So please pay attention. It doesn't always have to be money. It could be credits. It could be someone, you know, giving you something for free. You're going to experience acts of kindness, acts of being able to give and receive. But no matter what, it's Archangel Ariel is telling you to have that, you know, give with a grateful heart. And so that's like telling me attitude of gratitude. Always try to do the attitude of gratitude. What you can do, what I've been trying to do too, is take 5 minutes a day. I'll set a timer on my phone and just think of everything I'm grateful for. I'm grateful I woke up today. I'm grateful that I have a car to drive. I'm grateful that I have good health. I'm great, you know, just grateful for all these things. And you start to realize, wow, I got so much stuff here. I have so much. I'm grateful for my sight. I'm grateful I can walk. There's so many things we could be grateful for. And Archangel Ariel is reminding you to do that. You're going to have more you do that, the more attitude of gratitude you have, the more it's going to come to you, and you're going to have to be grateful for. That's the way it works. It's the way the universe works. And attitude of gratitude brings you more. So remember that you are going to be having your materials get filled. You are going to have something come unexpectedly, and you're going to experience acts of kindness, which is so awesome. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. That's a good 7 days. Okay, so next we have your swords, which is your thoughts, your communication, anything that might be going on in the next 7 days. And it's Archangel Michael. And there's something going on that, you know what? It's not right. It's not working. It's not meant. Something is not meant for you right now. And you're really like trying to push and make it happen. So it's not working. Whatever you're doing right now, either with communication or your thoughts, they're just not working. You might need to take a more uplifting approach. Maybe give yourself a pep talk. Look at the situation in a different way. It's just really trying to tell you to consider a different way is what I'm getting. A different way. This could be, I don't know, maybe a different path to take, a different road to drive, a different decision, a different alternative, or maybe you're waiting for, there's someone else, or that you're waiting for them to make the decision, but you're attached to like this outcome that you really have to have. But remember, there are plenty of ways to get to one location. Just like when you put on Google Maps, there's a whole bunch of different ways to get there. One might have tolls, one might be slower, one might have the same, arrival time. So just kind of think of it like that. Whatever it is in communication or your thoughts right now that's going on with you, or that's going to happen in the next 7 days. There's something that you might be, it's just not worth it for you. Honestly, it's not, you don't deserve it. Okay, so whatever you're doing or whatever is happening, you don't deserve it, is what Archangel Michael is telling you. That's a message for somebody. Next is going to be our relationships or emotions card, maybe our thoughts, or maybe more of our feelings. Okay, this is a feelings card. Okay, so Archangel Raphael is telling us about feelings. So seek out other possibilities. This card did come up in another reading in this pick a card. So you may have picked 2 candles, and I wouldn't listen to both or listen to the other one, because it's a mess. You're getting messages in both. Okay. Seek other possibilities. Okay. Look for magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. So again, this might have to do with the emotions or communication here with the 5 of Michael. You got the 4 of Raphael. So again, seek a different way. There's some other way for you. You don't deserve things. Pay attention to your emotions, and be aware of your emotions. That's really important, because right here, it's telling us that this situation doesn't deserve you, right? Like it's not, you're better than that. So whatever it is telling you, the angels are telling you to go a different way, try a different person, try a different thought process, try something different, because especially pay attention to your emotions are going to tell you if it doesn't make you feel good, or if someone's putting you down over here, was what I was getting with that. You don't deserve that. Okay. You just don't. And you don't need it. You let go of whatever you're trying to hold on, because whatever that person is or that situation is, it's not doing you any good, and it doesn't serve you, and it doesn't deserve you. Okay. All right. So let's keep going. We'll get more clarification here. I got you 3 blessings cards. I'll try to pull 1, and we came up with 3 blessings for you. So the angels want you to have 3 blessings this next week. So the first one is wish. Your heart's desire is ready to come true. What a nice blessing. Oh, I like that. That's a great word. That's pretty straightforward there. Make a wish. Make a wish right now for this coming week. I love that. And then you got the Devil card, which says, take care immediately to avoid temptation and deceit. So maybe there may be something going on where if you're not being aware or paying attention, someone might not be honest with you. Okay. And also a temptation. So maybe there is something in your life you're going to be tempted, like, oh man, you're going to be tempted not to work out, or you're going to be tempted to go off your diet, or whatever it is, or just make that extra splurge or buy that extra thing, and you really don't want to, but oh man, I really want it. So this is an immediate warning. It's in it falls in the fortune and the blessings cards, because it's telling you it's really good advice to take care, and you'll be blessed if you take care immediately. And watch out for temptation and people who are untrue, or you being untrue. Like, don't fib, things like that, because it could be harmful to you, either mentally, in the mental realm. So it's a good idea to just watch out for that. Pay attention. Pay attention. Okay, last blessing card is the Star. Hard times are over. Yes, look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. Yes. Once you seek out that different approach, those hard times or whatever you're feeling, or sad, or being bullied, or being put down about, it's going to be over. You're going to have so much happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity coming your way. So I am so happy for you in the next 7 days. We also did get that beautiful materials card. Things are being fulfilled right here. Okay. Magic, and unexpected wonderful things are coming. And then right there, it said make a wish. So you got a couple of wish cards going on. Oof, I love that. All right, let's get you an angel prayer. You do want to say this angel prayer. It will apply to some of you this week. We have open your heart. Okay, Archangel Chamuel is telling you this is something you want to repeat every day to your archangel. Thank you, Chamuel, for removing the barriers around my heart. So you might have, been not wanting to get your heart broken, but then that's blocking up that love that's coming your way. Or you might have your mind set on this one person, but that person might not be meant for you. You might not have anything in common, or it's just not supposed to work, but just right around the corner, you have these beautiful blessings and everything coming. So keep an open mind, be flexible, be willing to look at a different approach, or look at maybe a different person, or maybe change what you're expecting out of someone that you want as your soulmate, or as your partner, or as your friend, or whatever it is. Change up what you're expecting, because you're going to be surprised, because something beautiful is way more beautiful is going to come in, and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I was holding on to that thing when look what I have now, so that is always really nice. Let me get you an additional card here. This is for money and materials. This is the wealth card. I always like to pull a sacred wealth code card for you. This is going to be the organizer, Saturn. Everything has its rightful place. Okay, so again, this card is saying divine timing. If you're looking for that love, or that person, or that job, or whatever it is, that car that you're like, why did someone bought it before I did? Don't worry. There's a better one coming for you. Okay, just remember, just stay steadfast and committed. And just be discerning. That means know the difference. Trust your inner guidance here. It's really listen to your intuition. This has to do with decisions you're making. I think with money, materials, any of your wealth, your job, everything has its right timing. It's divine timing for you right now. So you're really happy. That's beautiful. It's like really, whatever you're going to be receiving, it's divine timing. Like you've already paid your dues. It's karmic. It's coming back around. So that's a really, really good card. I love that. That's just more confirmation on this. So let's get you your affirmation to say this week. You got transformation. The serpentine came forward for you. This is what serpentine looks like. And this stone is telling you, my life is transforming at the perfect time in the most perfect way. You want to say this 16 to 21 times every day in the mirror. My life is transforming at the perfect time in the most powerful way. Yes. So this is a beautiful affirmation for you. You're going to start feeling it. And the more you feel it, and the more you say it, and the more you say it in the mirror, the more you do it, it's just going to be coming to you. It's just going to build your law of attraction skills and your manifestation so much quicker. So that's a really, really good card for someone who's working on manifestation. I love it. The stone you're going to want to keep with you, is the celestite. So celestite, sorry. This is a beautiful, look at this. I mean, oh, I love celestite. Look how pretty that is. Oh, I love it. I actually have my own. So this is Soothe Your Soul. This is also like an angel stone. So isn't that funny? Look at the way it looks over here. It's just like a regular rock, but when you turn it over, it's gorgeous. Look what's inside. So my kitty jumped on there and cracked it, so it broke off. But look at how gorgeous that is. So remember, you're going to want to keep your celestite, some kind of celestite with you this week. It's really going to help you. If you want to amplify, to soothe your soul and give you peace, you're going to want to put that with the master stone, which is the clear quartz. You can get, this is raw clear quartz that I have, but you can get any clear quartz and put it with your celestite for this next 7 days. It's really going to help you with this overall reading and the overall energy you have. I love it. It'll also help you with that divine guidance to look inside and get that intuition. Okay. So the next, I have an oracle card from our undersea oracle. You got resilience. There is no need to rush or push. This is a time to take things as they come. You have the determination, patience to handle what is happening. Yes. So that is a beautiful card. Like, there's no need. And then right here it says release your attachments to the outcome. So there's no need to force anything is what I'm getting. Don't force whatever it is. There's something better out. There's divine timing going on for you. And you have to trust the universe to bring you what you're wanting, because it's telling you, I'm going to bring you this. You have blessings coming. It's right here. This is in this message. So whoever that's for, yes, I'm happy for you. I also like to pull an attached card and a unattached card. I pulled, this is going to be the unattached card. It says balance. Love is not always about agreeing for just the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So maybe you just left a relationship and you're looking for a new one, but like you might be being bullied. Again, I'm getting this whole stand up, like you're agreeing for the sake of agreeing. So that's right here with stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, claim your personal power. So at some point, you either are doing this now or you already did it with your relationship. This could be a relationship with family member, a friend, or someone that's romantic, but it's telling you, you know, don't agree just to agree to be like, okay, I don't want to fight. So sure, that's fine. Go ahead and have your way. Okay. It takes two people in any relationship. It's not just one-sided. You'll find that if you're the only one giving, you're the one getting put down, it's not a long-term thing, and you're going to end up being so miserable. And I feel, I'm not saying you will, but you're creating a situation which could make you miserable. Let me put it that way. So if that's the case, it's a great relationship is one that supports and challenges each other. Okay. So just remember that if you are looking for another relationship, remember you're going to want one that is, that you find someone who like is your cheerleader, that wants the best for you, but also is willing to give you their opinion. They don't want to fight with you. They just want to give you their opinion, because it's always good to have someone else's opinion. I love that in my relationship, because I'm not, you know, I don't always want to be right, because if we're both, you know, thinking the same thing and that person always agrees with me and I'm completely wrong or something, or vice versa, we're both going to be the blind leading the blind. That's just the saying, but you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's better to have someone else give their opinion, and then together you guys can make a decision, right? So that's just something to look forward to in the future, your relationships. Or if you decide to reconcile with that person. So this card is for people who are attached. This says transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transfers all things. So this can also be for family and friendships. There's going to be a transformation. It's going to get deeper. It's going to be either you're going to get closer to a family member, or in a romantic relationship, okay, or a friend that you're going to become best friends and you're just regular friends now, or acquaintances, you're going to be best friends. So those are beautiful cards. I absolutely love that. Let's go ahead and get your lucky numbers for you. And also I'm going to do, please think of your yes or no question for Mr. Pendulum. And these I call them lucky numbers. They can also be angel numbers. They can also be, you know, you could use them in so many different ways. Okay. So we have, and they could be an important date. So we have 35, 32, 34, 9, 24, 22, and 11. Okay, so I pulled 7 for you. So none of the other, no one else got 7. So that's wonderful. Okay, so if you're looking at this for important dates coming up, you know, it could be the 9th, the 22nd, the 11th, the 24th. Okay. If you're looking at numerology, you could be looking at 7, 8, 5, 6, 11 is 11, 22. So you got 2 master numbers, 11 and 22. Okay. And then you got a 9. So 7, 8, 9. Wow. 7, 8, 9, 5, 6. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, interesting. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then you got an 11 and a 22. Isn't that really synchronistic? I love that. Very nice. And if you're looking for angel numbers like 11 or 12, 11, 11, 12, or 22 or 12, 12, there's lots of different websites. There's also stuff on Pinterest. Find the one that resonates with you. I would encourage you to look it up to try and get a better message or more defined message for you, because everyone's different. Again, this is a general reading, so you're going to want to look at something that resonates with you. Find that website, put it down in your psychic dictionary so you know what these numbers mean to you, and every time they get pulled, you're like, oh, that means this or this means that. So anywho, that's just my suggestion for you for these numbers, or an important date, or you can use them for the lotto or Powerball, right? Who knows? So, okay, guys, let's go ahead and get your pendulum answers. Mr. Pendulum is going to answer yes, no, yes or no. And if it lands on a butterfly, it's going to be maybe or not clear right now. Here we go, Mr. Pendulum. Yes, no, maybe, or unclear. Oh my. Okay, so this is interesting. This is the first one we had. It's a maybe or an unclear. Very interesting. You got the butterflies, group number 3. Okay, so please remember, maybe you're unclear, so it's not really solid. But if you ever get a yes or a no with the pendulum, please remember, we make our own fate. We make the decision if we want to be happy. We can change our fate. These are not set in stone. You can always change your fate if you ever get a reading that a personal reading that you're like, I'm not sure about that, then you don't need to accept it. Say, I don't accept that. And there you go. Okay. So we can always change our own fate. That is why our creator gave us free will. So before leaving, I want to let you know, please join me in trying to help Mother Earth. We love her and we want to show her our love by giving back, by planting a tree, watering a tree, planting a plant, watering a plant, doing something for Mother Earth. The trees help us breathe. Trees are my people, plants and nature. I'm very, very close to plants and nature and animals. If you can, if you're looking to get a new pet, please consider adopting a shelter pet to save a life. They all need us. It's not just cats and dogs. It's birds and rabbits and reptiles and lots of different little things, little rodents and cute little thingies, fuzzy things. So please remember that. Look to your local shelter to save a life. And then also with me, we can try to recycle something once a day. What I did is this week I'm reusing this cup, rewashing it, using it. Why? Because it's just a plastic cup, but I just hate to throw it away. I can't do that. So I'm going to keep using it. That's my way of trying to get back, plus trying to recycle. Trying to recycle one thing per day. If I was going to throw this away and I was out and about, I would look for a recycle container and put this in there so it can be recycled. And we can do just tiny little things to help Mother Earth as a collective. I believe we can make a difference. So thank you for joining me on my crusade there. Thank you so much. I want to send you love, peace, positivity, and light. Please remember, give us a thumbs up to help my channel. Subscribe. Again, if you think this resonates with you or you like what you see, please subscribe and give a thumbs up. It will really help our channel. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.